Getting set for our fourth fight. Jake Kristensen, Trevor Medina going to be coming out, but I know you want to say something about that quick submission we just saw as Tanner McClure picking up his first MMA win.
I think it was a little too quick to really be able to say anything about that fight other than it was a heck of a job there for McClure to come out and really take the fight where obviously he felt comfortable straight to the ground, and when he got there it didn't take him long to find a submission.
As he said, he's not a guy that has to say a lot of words to get his point across. It was pretty clear there, but he wasn't looking for anything in particular. It was just given to him, and he was able to pull it off and pick up the 32nd win. And now we're going to go to Jake Kristensen and Trevor Medina. Medina, a OTTUMWA kid, he is going to be a guy that is going to get a lot of reaction when he is announced here. His first fight was earlier this year in Tru Rev 32 against Logan White, but it was an armbar submission late in the first round. Looking to bounce back, a young kid, just a 19-year-old out of OTTUMWA, Iowa. What do you think is going through his mind as he looks to pick up his first win after a tough go in his first matchup ever?
Right now you got to be thinking you need a win, and what better way to get it in front of a bunch of hometown people that are probably going to be here loud and proud to support you. So you want to get that win, and you want to keep the crowd happy here.
Here's Jake Kristensen, and this is his first fight as well. So you get a couple of guys who are going in between here as Kristensen is in first. And here comes Trevor Medina, making his second appearance in a Tru Rev MMA cage. And does confidence change fighting somebody who you know is making their debut?
Probably not. You never want to overlook someone. You see it in any sport. You overlook somebody if you feel you're the better fighter or you feel you're the better athlete in any sport. Sometimes you get caught when you're overlooking people. So if it was me, you fight one fight at a time and you come in here and you look to put on a heck of a show.
That's what we're looking to see here from the hometown kid, Trevor Medina. Jacob Kristensen already in the cage. Medina part of the Team Medina. And you're going to be hearing all about it as the Tigers Den for the second fight in a row, getting their fighter ready to go. And Medina getting set to go. Hometown guy, do you think that factors in at all?
Oh, absolutely. You want to come out here in front of all these people who probably know you, and you want to put on a heck of a show here.
Medina making it happen. Drinks. Medina about to enter the cage for our fourth fight of the night. Brant Cooper, Luis Palomares, Tanner McClure already victors tonight. Tru Rev 33. Medina on his way into the cage. And as he gets set to go, let's go ahead and take it back into the cage to Mike Savage.
Contest is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the True Revelation Bantamweight Division, presented by Smokin' Hot Fine Cigars and Vapors. Introducing first, this mixed martial art artist fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in at 135 pounds. Representing the Tigers Den and fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Kristensen. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, this fighter weighed in at 134.5 pounds, representing the American Pit Fighters and fighting out of his hometown of OTTUMWA, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Little Pitbull Medina. Your referee for this bantamweight contest is Ben Wilson.
Bantamweight's getting it set to go. A man making his debut in Jake Kristensen, and his second fight ever for Trevor Medina, the hometown boy. As we get set to go, both fighters say they're ready, and we are ready to go here in bantamweight action on the undercard of Tru Rev 33. And immediately some punches being thrown by both fighters. And getting on top quickly is Kristensen.
Yeah, Medina did a great job there, continuing to roll out and come right back up to his feet.
Medina has the sock look on his feet with the stirrups. They're both wearing black and yellow trunks. There's a little attempt at a hip toss, and again a good roll through by Medina. But now they're just trading counters here. It's an interesting spot for both to be, and now it is Medina that is sitting on his backside, just trying to hold on with a bear hug and trying to grab a leg is Kristensen at the top.
Yeah, both these fighters coming out with a little bit, I think they might both have a little bit of wrestling background as they both kept rolling through. A lot of good hip action there as both fighters have come out on top. Now they get back up to their feet, and Medina looking to land some punches here as he gets Kristensen up against the cage.
Again, Medina, he's wearing the black trunks with the white, or part of the yellow stripes on the side, and he is on top right now.
Mount. There's a full mount here as he's going to look to come up on this mount and really deliver some damage here.
Well, as you can see, Kristensen on the bottom just trying to protect as Medina has himself the full mount. But Kristensen has that head and arm locked, and he's just trying to flatten him, maybe loosen that grip a little bit. And now he'll roll through.
Wow, he rolled him through. That was a lost opportunity there for Medina as he had a full mount if he could have got out of there to really do some damage with that ground and pound.
Medina now on the bottom, loses his grip, and now some punches being laid in by Kristensen, and he lights him up, and they're back to their feet. Oh, and there he falls trying to deliver a kick to Kristensen, but he's back to his feet quickly. These guys are very limber.
Yeah, nice spinning back kick there by Kristensen. It got caught by Medina, and they both went down. Now they're back to their feet, and Kristensen snaps him down almost to a front headlock here kind of position, and he's looking to do some damage as he's getting any sort of punches in he can here on Medina.
And Medina trying to cover up. He's got a hold of the right leg of Kristensen, but Kristensen in the offensive position. And now he rolls him onto his side. This is a prone position here for Medina, and now he's back to his knees at least. Kristensen trying to decide what he wants to do next. And now he's just going to deliver some side kicks, or side punches rather. And again, just hanging on for dear life to that right leg of Kristensen is Medina. And he's not showing much life on his lower body at all.
Yeah, and Kristensen's going to take advantage here as he's getting as many punches in to the kidneys and back of the head as he can. 10 seconds here.
Late in the first round, can Medina get himself in a position just to hold on? Now he's trying to use his legs. Now some late punches and right at the horn, and that is the end of our first round. And a very interesting first round. Who would you give that one to just based on what we've seen so far?
I'd probably give it to Kristensen right there just because of the damage that he was able to do and take real control of the top position late in that round and get some punches in. Early in that round, it was kind of back and forth. Neither fighter really landed some strong punches, but they were going back and forth on the grappling. But at the end of that round, I'd give it to Kristensen because he was able to take control of it and really land some punches.
Last 30 seconds or so was pretty clearly in the offensive position for sure, as these two are going to be going back at it for what will be a second round of action. Bantamweight action here, Tru Rev 33. And we're back for the second round between Trevor Medina, wearing the red stirrups along with the black trunks with the yellow stripes that are vertical, and the horizontal yellow stripe with the black trunks is Jake Kristensen. And immediately it is going to be a shoot by Medina, and Kristensen again in an offensive position.
Takes his back. This is bad for Medina. As he takes his back here, he's going to look to inflict some damage and then take a rear naked choke. He's looking to lock up that rear naked choke as he didn't quite get it there on Medina, but now he's still got his back, and I tell you what, Medina is in trouble here.
Kristensen just on top, and now he's reaching for it. Can he get it? He's got it in.
Yep,
there it is. It's all she wrote. Jake Kristensen in his first fight in MMA nearly stuck the back flip, couldn't quite get her done, but he's all smiles. After a submission win early in round number 2, Medina's going to have to go back to the drawing board as he is 0-2 in his career. But what did you see there? Kristensen immediately got around the back, and he was just looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, it looked like Medina kind of just went in. Last chance, kind of almost desperation there in that round to try to get that takedown. He got stuffed, and just a easy, simple go behind that you learn in the wrestling room for Kristensen. He takes the back of Medina, and once you give up your back in MMA, you are pretty well screwed.
Before we get the official decision, it looks as though they're checking on Medina quickly here for a concussion. Obviously, whenever you lose the blood to your head, that can be something else. But for now, let's go ahead and just toss it into the cage to Mike Savage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is over at 33 seconds of the second round. Your winner due to rear naked choke submission, Jake Kristensen.
We'll stay in the cage to hear what he has to say. His first fight, his first win.
Here with Jake Kristensen, and congratulations, able to get him early in the second round, and talk about your performance and everything that you've been working on to get to this point here tonight, and what's next for Jake Kristensen.
Well, first fight, so I was a little nervous, so I kind of wanted to do more wrestling, but I wanted to box too, so I was a little mixed emotions throughout the whole process.
So now that you've got your first one out of the way, all those jitters, all those butterflies, hopefully for the next one, I know you'll be even more ready for as the competition level gets higher and higher.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready to go even better the next time.
You guys tonight, and I know of course you're part of it, and a lot of people that you want to thank.
Just that whole gym, the atmosphere there is just wonderful. We are always pushing each other to the next. It's a great environment to be working out.
Fight. Congratulations, another W for the guys at the Tigers Den here tonight. Your winner, 33 seconds of the second round by rear naked choke, Jake Kristensen.